To another episode of the D&D podcast with me. It's the Dynasty Show, and today I don't have D, I don't have Gino. I've got my very own son. It's Ellis Photos 1648. I have to get that right, otherwise he's going to murder me. Hey, how are you? Are you okay?
We are good. Very good.
Good stuff. Are you ready to jump into these topics?
Yeah, we got some interesting ones coming up, so let's give them a go.
So, topic one. First of all, before we jump into topic one, Happy New Year! Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I'm so sorry this episode is delayed. We just had non-stop work for the longest time possible. But we're back, and we get 2 episodes this month to make up for it. This one, and another one coming next week as well to make up. And make sure we're right on schedule. D will be back in March as well. We've got confirmation he should be back in March. But until then, you're stuck with me. You're stuck with guests. And my guest is Ellis. He's gonna be my second in command in this episode. So, topic 1, the big boy, Forza Horizon 6. The release date has been leaked as May 19th with some pre-order bonuses. Are you excited?
To be honest, I mean, we've seen Forza 4, glory, Forza 5 with a lot of a broad interest. Yeah. As obviously it was based in Mexico. Yeah. So when you think Mexico, you don't really think cars as the first option. Yeah. But to be fair, they pulled it off quite well, in all fairness.
To be fair, they did. They did do really well with Forza Horizon 5. I kind of got bored with it in the middle of like completing everything on the map. So that was why I stopped playing it as much. But I think Forza Horizon 6 could be a big game. It's had 5 years to be developed. And from the leaks so far, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. So for you guys at home, the leaks, if you haven't read them already, the official release date for Forza Horizon 6 is May 19th, 2026. So that's this year. With some pre-order bonuses. So with the pre-order bonus, you have the VIP membership, obviously, the welcome pack, the car pass, the time attack car pack, the Italian Passion car pack, 2 premium expansions, which we obviously know about from previous Horizon games. But the big one this time round is you'll be able to play the game 4 days early if you buy the premium edition or upgrade to the premium edition. So you're going to get 4 extra days on the map to create content. If you're a content creator, if you're a streamer, it's obviously streamer and whatnot. Then 4 days are going to be huge. Like everyone who's played a Horizon game will be on that game. I'd expect the likes of Don Joe, Wanson to be on there. Myself, I'll be on there. I'm going to be on that on YouTube. Obviously, it's my home platform. I think it's going to be big. It's based in Japan this time round. So we've come up with some things. Ellis, what were you saying about underlighting or something like that you wanted to see in the game?
All right. So yeah, I mean, seeing underglow in cars, for example, you think of Japan like JDM. So you got like lowered cars. You got very highly customized cars. Yeah. Cars that you probably never heard of that have got so much customization they look absolutely unbelievable. I mean, that's like saying, you know, if you're seeing Nissans and stuff with a bunch of underglows and you can host car meets like events and stuff like that, it'll add something for Forza 5 to do, let alone just doing normal races, cruising around the map. It'll give car meets a different aspect. Yeah, because
everyone has a different reason to play Forza Horizon 6, Forza Horizon 5, sorry. With like everyone has different things they want to do on there. They want to complete the in-game achievements. They want to complete the Xbox achievements. They want to do car meets. They want to do races. They want to do custom stuff. There's like so much you can do in the game, and it's all tailored to you as a person. Like, I don't do the custom stuff because it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, you've got the seasonals that I was doing a lot when we started on Forza Horizon 4, and then going into Forza Horizon 5 and stuff like that. You've got the BR mode, what's the blinking called? What's the
Eliminator?
The Eliminator, that's it. Yeah, the one I had a win on when I went back to Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, you got things like that are going to be like, there's something there for everyone basically when they do the new one. But also it's going to be fresh. It's 5 years in development. Like, I'm really hoping that Forza have learned from Forza Horizon 5. The only thing that wound me up with Forza Horizon 5 is the fact they put it on PlayStation and then announced that we were getting Forza Horizon 6 like a couple of months later. I felt like that was a little bit of a slap in the face for PlayStation users. Obviously, they're not going to get Forza Horizon 6 on release, so they're going to be waiting a little bit. There's no time frame yet on that reason. I'm praying it's like a month, so that we get loads of people from day one, or like the first month together on the game. It's obviously on PC, it's on PlayStation. I would like to see them bring out a Switch 2 version, considering I've got a Switch 2. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but here's fingers crossed and praying. Yeah, I think that there's so much they can do with it being in Japan. Like, you think of the Japanese culture and everything, and think back to Japanese racing. You've got so much you can do. Look at Tokyo. Look at, like, we asked for this 2 years ago when we found out we were having the UK one, and that was great because we're from the UK and we loved it. We took it in our strides, and then we went, next year we want it in Japan. And they went, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to put it in Mexico. Did it pay off? Yeah, I think it did. The Forza Horizon 5 is a great game. Everyone loves it. I got a little bit bored of it because it's too easy to complete everything on the map, but still a good game, still runs really well. Graphically, it's phenomenal. I'm hoping that the new one is just as crisp with the graphics, and that they keep the optimizations for PC to as open as possible. So like in Forza Horizon 5, you can turn down your textures, you can turn your car graphics up and bits and bobs and your weather and all that malarkey. It just helps the game run if you're on an older system. With it running on a Series X, Series S, I think it's going to run really well. I think it's going to be like optimized really well this year. They've had 5 years to do this. Is there anything you think they could reach for with this game? Is there anything you would like to see them come out with? What are you thinking?
Well, with the deluxe edition, where you mentioned earlier, where it adds 3 extra cars and a VIP pass, etc.
Yeah,
I think they can add more. Like, they can advertise themselves with that, let alone anything else that they come out with further on down the line.
Yeah.
But surely there's got to be something in between that adds a different aspect to the game. So obviously, I understand it gives you different like features. For example, you get new cars, you get new, you can get anything at this point. But for example, with Forza 4, you had Treasure Island, which was a different location that you could go to.
Yeah.
Would they have something like that where you can go to like another island in
That'd be pretty
Japan,
cool.
or would it just be like you're stuck on this mainland?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Are they going to reach out to Tokyo? Are they going to reach out to other parts of Japan and have it so that you can go all the way around? Not like in the UK one in Forza Horizon 4, you were limited to just Scotland because of the size of the map. Like, if they brought out a full UK one, would they do like a full, Scotland, England, Wales, having that whole big map aspect of it? Like, Mexico's a great size. The Mexico map is a great size. It's really easy to navigate. There's loads of trees, obviously, which I keep crashing into. There's loads of fences. There's loads of puddles. The game runs really well. Imagine having all of that in Japan for the size of Japan. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting to see what they do with it.
I think the one thing that we need more of is landmark locations. So obviously with the UK, we had Edinburgh.
Yeah.
With the it was Edinburgh Castle, and we had like the chapel, etc.
Yeah.
I think with Tokyo, there's a lot more you can do than just, for example, a castle or something.
Yeah.
Like, you've obviously got Mount Fuji. You've got like if you were to go back into the Japanese like olden ages where you've got all them like chapels, you've got like all the archways, stuff like that. Obviously, you got that the big tower in Tokyo.
Yeah,
Stuff like that is what stuff would dream of. Like, yeah, it's a game, but when you're driving past that, it gives you that sense of realism.
And Forza's really good with the photo aspect of being able to take photos in front of landmarks. So, like with the Edinburgh one, you could take a photo of it, and like the game asks you to take photos of certain pieces on the map. So, like having Japan in the game and having things like like you said, in Tokyo, like the big tower and Mount Fuji and stuff like that. Having that aspect to be able to do that would be really cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's the one thing Forza does well is photos. Obviously, in the game they do. They've got a really good photo suite built into the game where you click, take a photo and it takes it, and you can like zoom in, zoom out. You can change views and everything. It's really good with that sort of stuff. Go on, what were you going to say?
I mean, for example, it's not the first thing you think of when it comes to Japan and, for example, landmarks, because obviously you've got some of the world's biggest landmarks out there. You've got like, you know, France with the Eiffel Tower. You've got like Swiss Alps, etc. Now, I did hear a lot of people wanted it to be in Switzerland because of the Swiss Alps and driving through that, and there was quite a variety of where people wanted it to be based. Like, as I said, I heard Switzerland. Yeah. Obviously, we had Forza 3 in Australia, but I heard they wanted to do a New Zealand one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
There was one about Dubai, and I think one of them was also Spain. But I've got a suspicion that was with Forza 2. No, I can't remember where Forza 2 was.
I think what was one of them was America. One it was in
that was Forza 1.
That was Forza 1.
Yeah, Forza 2. Was Forza 2? No, because Forza 3 was Australia.
Let's have a look. Forza 2 location. Forza 2 was southern France.
Yeah, that's right. Because it was mixed in between Italy. France and Italy. Yeah, because you had Nice as the main city. Yeah, and then the whole outskirts of it. Yeah, but the one that shocked me was Germany. A lot of people wanted Germany because of the Autobahn. Yeah. Where there's no speed limits and it stretches through the whole country. That would be an interesting thing, because obviously they made Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, which has that big long, track in Germany, the one that you're on about, and it's like, imagine having to be able to do that, but within a Forza Horizon setting, so having that, different style of cars, the different aspect of it. Imagine like that big long stretch being on the Eliminator and stuff like that, and being able to take photos of certain areas of it. I think it'd be really, really cool. Oh, definitely. It's just the one thing that I don't often see in racing games with like free roam. You won't see tracks. Yeah. So if you were to go to Germany in, let's say, Assetto Corsa, which is a different game but a similar aspect, you've got tracks like the Nürburgring, stuff like that. But then, if I can guarantee, if Assetto Corsa were to make a free roam game, they'd probably end that because they've already got like the Nürburgring. Yeah. I'd like to see if Forza could add, for example, like a race course on like some side of the map. Yeah. That is originally in Tokyo, and if they can convert it to online, like multiplayer free roam. Are you saying that you would like to see Forza Motorsport inserted into Forza Horizon to give a dual-based game? Is that what you're saying? In a sense, yeah, but I think if they were to do it, it may ruin Motorsport, because then you've already got free roam and the track in one thing. But imagine the length of the game then, in terms of how long it could last if they insert Forza Motorsport into the playing aspect of it, having that. Oh well, it's not just Horizon. It's also Motorsport combined in one game. You've got like a lot more things to do. You're not going to burn out on stuff. You've got more content for the game. You can push both aspects in and have it called Forza Horizon 6, obviously, but having more things to do in the game. What do you think of that? Considering they've already killed off Forza Motorsport. Yeah. I can see what you mean by it. It just depends on whether they're probably going to stick with the public's decision and see if they want it. If they want it, they may consider adding. Because obviously we've seen that with like Forza 3, where they wanted, like, for example, I know Tesla came in.
Yeah.
No one was really expecting Tesla to come in, but there wasn't many people that expected it.
Yeah.
What would the one thing I do want to see?
Go on. I was going to ask you, what would you like to see? Go on.
I want to see Tokyo as a main city.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, I'd love to see different cities like dotted around, so you're not just stuck to one main city.
Yeah, I get you.
Because if you could bounce from, for example, I don't know, somewhere like Tokyo, up to another main city in Japan, and then maybe bounce to an even like a third city, and then you can go all the way back to Tokyo. So, for example, Forza 4, you had Ambleside down the bottom.
Yeah.
Then you had Bembridge on the coast, on the east coast, next to the beach.
Yeah.
And then you also had Edinburgh at the top, so you can sort of go Edinburgh down to the bottom, and then
I got you.
Obviously they had the Horizon in the middle. But there's more rural places, and then there's also more community places that you can go.
What I would like to see is for them to do a real view of Tokyo and Japan, and like, for example, my oldest boy Ryan is in Japan at the moment. He's in a place. He sent me a photo of a 3D cat as an advertising board. Like, I would like to see that. If I'm driving through that part, I would like to see that, like, that 3D board on the game. You know what I mean? Like, not taken away from the game's driving ability, but having that view of a 3D cat in its own way for the area, having that standout graphics. Like, I didn't even know there was a 3D cat until last night when I got sent a photo, and I was like, wow, that's really freaking cool. But where do they go with DLC with Forza Horizon 6 is the question.
Honestly, I think there will be a point where they're going to bring out their own Japanese DLC for it. Even though it's set in Japan, I don't think they're going to give everything based on Japan. I think there's got to be something that they're going to have that will either spark interest in Japanese culture within cars and automotive. Yeah. Or, as I've heard and seen quite a lot over social media, etc., people are on about bringing bikes. Now, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea because it takes away the car aspect of the game. Like, if you wanted to play on bikes, you would go and play the Crew. Yeah, I was just about to refer that. I was just about to mention that it would bring a lot of aspects from the Crew back into Forza Horizon, the Forza Horizon aspect of it. Yeah, because it happened in Forza 5 because we seen cutscenes of dirt bikes and stuff, and we all thought, right, we're getting bikes. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was a bit of a teaser. Yeah, but well, obviously in the end we found out that we didn't. But I think Forza are a type of company that want to show people that they can change up. Yeah. But if they change it too much, is it going to impact them in a bad way to where they can see, oh, we're starting to go into like a similar like scenario that the Crew were in, where obviously the Crew's got bikes, boats, planes, cars. I see what you're saying. So it's sort of one of them situations. Okay, let me ask you this. When it comes to DLC, we've seen, like you said, Treasure Island. We've seen the Lego DLC that was in Forza Horizon 4. We've seen, what was the orange track called on Forza Horizon 5? Hot Wheels track. No. Hot Wheels, yeah. We've seen the Hot Wheels DLC. That was Forza 3, wasn't it? And they added it back in 5 as well, didn't they? Oh, did they? Yeah, they added it back in Forza Horizon 5. I'm just going to search for Forza DLC and see what comes up. So there's Hot Wheels. We've seen... what do we see? We've seen the Lego DLC from Forza Horizon 4. We've seen Fortune's Island. The Rally Adventure in Forza Horizon 5. Where do they go? Because they can't keep adding stuff that they've already done. Do you know what I mean? Like... Yeah. Okay, if they did a Lego version of, say, Tokyo,
I think that would be the best thing on the planet. I'd be happy as Larry, right? But at the same time, I want something new. I want something fresh. I don't want to feel like I'm playing the same thing over and over like I did with the Hot Wheels DLC. You know what I mean? They added Hot Wheels in and it was a great expansion. It really was. It gave you so much to do. But it's the same thing. It's adding the same aspects from a previous DLC. They need to be fresh. Yeah.
Yeah. You also got to look at it as what like a combined community wants. Is the full set of community of people that play Forza going to want it? Yeah. Or are people going to start, right, it's Tokyo. There's a lot more to think of in Tokyo than maybe, I don't know, places like Australia or Mexico where the last Forzas were. There's a lot more you can do. Like, obviously, like night racing. That should be pretty cool.
Oh, if they do night racing, I'm going to be so happy.
Like, night racing, obviously, in Tokyo, it's a really well-lit city.
Yeah.
Like, a really well-lit. So, obviously, you're going to have... are we going to see billboards sliding and changing configurations?
Oh,
are we going to have... Are we going to have like 3D aspects of, for example, what you said with the cat?
Yeah.
Are we going to see stuff like that? Are we going to see monuments that are full scale, or are they going to be scaled down to where it looks as if it's sort of like a toy car?
I get you. Yeah,
it's sort of one of them things that is quite up in the air, I'd say.
Yeah. Street racing with Tokyo City would be really good. Yeah. The drift racing side of it, all of that, like, there's so much you can do with Tokyo, Japan in terms of car racing. You just search, racing games in Tokyo on Google, and it tells you like there's so much culture there for it, with car customizations in like rivalries and stuff like that. Imagine you've got clans. I think they're called clans. I haven't played in a little while. They had clans in Forza Horizon 4 that you can have a clan tag on and stuff like that, and Forza Horizon 5 had it. But imagine having that in a way of rivals, in a racing sense, where you could race other clans, and they need to bring more clan aspects of it into the game if they're going to do street racing, drift racing, rival battles, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Sort of like a group race then, in a sense. Yeah,
kind of like how they do what's it called? They do the festival playlist, and you've got this 5v5 or 6v6 thing going against each other in certain aspects. So you've got to capture the flag mode and stuff like that. Imagine having that, but as your clan, and being able to do races in that way with it. I think it'd be really, really good, and it'd be a good way to get more people playing it for the long term, getting your clan levels up. Having clan levels would be like, this is going to sound really Call of Duty-ish, but when we had the clan in Call of Duty Ghosts and they brought clan levels, we were playing it like non-stop. Day after day, week after week, month after month. We wanted to be the best clan on the planet. Obviously, there's pros that play the game, so we're never going to be that good, but you get what I mean. It gives you a reason to play it when you bring aspects into it, like you could collect rewards for reaching certain levels. You could, imagine having that aspect of, the game itself has the ability for you to design skins, right? Imagine having a clan skin that you can design, or have like, you can have one designed by someone and have it uploaded and this, that, and the other. Obviously, it gets scanned to make sure there's no naughty stuff in it, like naughty words or naughty body parts or anything like that. And then being able to have that as a skin in the game, as a clan, for getting to say like level 50 or the max level, or having like extra stuff that you can earn by doing clan stuff. You know what I mean? Like, look at Clan Wars, or Clan... Was it Clan Wars? I think it was Clan Wars in Call of Duty. You unlocked, like, you unlocked a badge, you unlocked skins, you unlocked titles, and you had that level thing showing all the time, so your clan level would be there with the level of the clan. They bring that into Forza, you're laughing. There's going to be so many people playing the game for the long term to keep their clan, like, you know, in the game, busy, active, and you'll just see more of a community feel with the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, Tokyo is a very, very big city. You can do a lot in Tokyo.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on, I think, where you said about the clans. If you could have your own car livery for a clan, to prove or to show people that you're in that clan.
That was the word I was looking for. I said skins.
Yeah. Like if they were to maybe do like obviously tournamentation car meets, so where it's you're competing in a car meet. Yeah. So like people will go around voting like what car looks best, etc. Obviously they can't vote themselves, just so it's not
fixed.
But, you know, if you to have that, it give you something to continue doing and to keep Forza 6 alive. Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, it's quite a big topic to come up on when it's along the lines of like Tokyo and all that culture. A big place to put it, and hopefully it lives up to the hype. The question is, are the leaks true? Will we be seeing Forza Horizon 6 on the 19th of May? Or are you guys going to pre-order it? Let us know in the comments on Spotify. Let us know if you're going to pre-order it. I know it's going to be on Game Pass. Yes, you can do an upgrade to premium like you could with previous Forzas. Would that be something you continue to do? Like, will you do it again this year? Is there anything interesting that you'd like to see added to the game? Add that in the comments on Spotify. Let us know, and we'll obviously reply when we read them. And that's topic 1. Moving on to topic 2, Fortnite meets South Park. This was something that we had a good conversation about before the podcast started recording. I am literally going to rip Epic Games a new one with this section, so you may want to hold on to your hats. Epic Games, first of all, love the South Park edition. It's great. Love seeing Kenny and the guys all running around in full-sized bodysuits and whatnot and this, that, and the other. I feel like you've dropped the ball with this one. Really think you've dropped the ball by turning the game child-friendly way back when. You've limited the reach of your add-ons, like the South Park add-on. You've given the kids basically a game, and you've just let the adults who play the game just fall off by not allowing things like... when I heard South Park was coming, I was like, oh my God, am I going to hear, oh my God, you kill Kenny, you... I didn't get to hear them words. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm peeved with you. How could you get around that? Nice and simple. Everyone's doing this verify your age malarkey. Xbox are doing it, PlayStation are doing it, Nintendo are doing it, everyone's doing it. All you've got to do, verify your age and allow an 18 plus switch in the settings. No other way around it. Verify your ID, turn that switch on, you can add 18 plus content. That's what you should have done with the addition of South Park. You've taken a brilliant idea of adding South Park to the game. You could have literally changed the map. You could have given us a South Park map like you did with The Simpsons. Remember The Simpsons add-on when they did Simpsons? Right, so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to go on about with the South Park, etc., but obviously with the map, you've got places like the big city that are currently in there. You've got places like the airstrip. The airstrip, I don't see a correlation with South Park. I don't understand why. Whether it's a part of them
small maps that we play on Blitz into the South Park map.
Yeah.
I feel like they've really dropped the ball with it. They could have done so much more with it. Look at this, the South Park map, right? That's the South Park map, the Simpsons map. When they turned everything into that color palette, the grass was so bright green and flat. And then you've got like, they could have done that with South Park stuff. They've just been really, really, really bloody lazy with it. I feel like they've rushed it because they wanted to get content out after Christmas. Man, you really dropped the ball with this one. Really friggin' dropped the ball. I wanted to hear them words. I wanted to hear a taunt. You know, like what are they called? They're not called taunts. What are they called when we do the thingy at the beginning? Emotes. We could have had a South Park emote of, oh my God, you killed Kenny. You. Yeah, and you didn't. You gave us all the crap that the PG era needed. You really dropped the ball with this one. I'm really, really disappointed with it. But go on, what were we saying? I've had my rant now.
Yeah, it's not something that they've done very well, I'll be completely honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, the characters look really good.
Yeah,
Like,
I love the characters. They're amazing.
All the emotes are up to a solid standard for, like, as you said, you've got players who are under 18, etc.
Yeah.
You've got people like that. But the one thing I will say is that where you've got, like, obviously Cartman, Stan, Kyle's, Kenny, etc., you've got, like, weapon wraps. The one thing we failed to see was a special weapon, or to my knowledge that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Was a special weapon to do with them. They put
a stick of truth in there, didn't they, on the big map, but it's not in any other map, so it's like, it's pointless. It's like you've added it to one thing, but you haven't added it to anything else. Like when they added the swords in from the previous season, and not season, in the previous chapter and whatever, and they were used in everything. They should have done that with this. I feel like they really, really dropped the ball. Imagine having a third Blitz map. We've got two at the moment that keeps rotating, right? Imagine taking one of them out and putting in one that is completely South Park like themed and everything, like the same way they did The Simpsons, but on the smaller map Blitz. You're gonna have a hell of a lot of people looking at Blitz just to play that map.
Yeah,
you're gonna take some eyes from the big map and Reloaded and Ranked, and they're all gonna go, ooh, let's get some eyes on Blitz with this update. You could have really, really nailed this add-on, and you've dropped the ball with it. Really, really dropped the ball.
Do you think it's because Epic Games might be limiting content, possibly to align with South Park's like brand control?
Possibly. I mean, that's a good thing to think of. Is it them? But then everyone knows how I'm old enough to know that South Park always will be a foul-mouthed version of a kids' TV program for adults. When we were told that we were getting South Park in Fortnite, I was like, oh my God, we're actually going to get an emote of, oh my God, you killed Kenny. And yes, I'm going to keep doing that line. You're going to hear it a few more times before I finish this segment. But you dropped the ball. You didn't give us what we wanted. We didn't even get a song. We could have had, oh my God, there's so many options. We could have had all the songs, all the naughty songs. You could have put them in the track section. You could have made so much money from the tracks alone. I just feel like you've rushed it because of Christmas is done and you need an update, and you've just gone, I know, let's do this and this and this and let's rush it out. And that's exactly what you did 5 days ago when you released the South Park update.
I can see what you mean there.
Yeah?
But
like, imagine, okay, I'm going to try not to say this line again, but imagine this, right? You're loading into a game. You're loading into the big map. Say you're playing some Battle Royale, right? You've got your crew. You're playing squads. And you've got the jam track to Kyle's mum is a so-and-so and so-and-so. You know where I'm going with this one. Imagine having that. You don't even have to, like, there's a switch on, there's a setting in Fortnite that lets you turn off licensed music for streamers, right? You could do that for 18 plus. Epic Games, this is something you need to be listening to, and you need to implement this ASAP so you don't screw over yourselves and your player base for what could be some of the best content you've produced in years. Ninja was right when he said that you dropped the ball when you started playing this game for kids. And Ninja's a big guy. He wouldn't be like, he wouldn't be telling porcupines. He was serious when he said that you dropped the ball with this. When you changed Fortnite into a kid-friendly game with all these stupid skins and whatnot. Yes, it's become one of the biggest things for the game. You probably make a hell of a lot of money from it, but you should have thought about the adults to play the game as well, and not just tick the box and gone, we'll keep it PG. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah.
Okay, I've had my rant. I've had my rant.
In those terms, what do you think's next? What do you think Fortnite could have in mind that is currently trending and is currently in some sort of very popular, appearance in social media? Do you think they'll add something like, I don't know, obviously I doubt they ever would, but like, for example, something that's trending at the moment,
What's
or
that?
something. Do you think they'll start adding more trendy stuff?
Possibly. I mean, look at the store 2 days ago when they added Cody Rhodes and The Undertaker. Came out of nowhere. No one was expecting it. Yeah, I spent 35 quid on DLC. I bought 35 quid's worth of add-ons because I obviously bought it for myself. I bought it for Minnie. And I gifted it to Primal, not Primal, he's under Mr. GJD as well, because he was streaming at the time. I wanted to surprise him. Like, that aspect of it, like, when you refresh the store and you've got that, there's so much room there for good content. If you take the PG side out of it and put in an adult side with a click of a switch. Like, how many adults, right, do you think, be honest, would have bought... I can't remember whose line is it. Oh my god, you killed Kenny.
Is it
Stan.
Carmen or...
Is it Stan or Carmen?
Well, it's one of the two.
It's one of the two. But imagine having that as an emote, right? Where you start a match and you just go, oh my god, you killed Kenny. And then having an 18 plus version where you actually get to hear them words. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to turn this into an 18 plus episode. But imagine... Epic Games, imagine the content that people could create with hearing them words. Like, winning a game. Imagine this. Oh my God. Imagine this. Imagine this, right? It's 1v1. You're the last alive in a game. Doesn't have to be build. Doesn't have to be zero build. Can be blitz. Can be any mode, right? You're the last one. You get that mega kill. You jumping around. You're shotgunning. You're pistol switching. You're whatever you're doing, right? You get that victory royale, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Oh my god, you killed Kenny! Yeah, you messed up big time, and you know it. You screwed us out of the best thing that could have happened to Fortnite." Now I'm done ranting. Also, while we're on a reminder. If you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and it's linked to your Epic Games account, you get access to the crew, the Fortnite crew, for free, only with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Yes.
So, with the Ultimate perk, the fact that they get, what is it? It's a month that includes all South Park skins.
Yeah.
1,000 V-Bucks and a battle pass tier skip.
Yeah. You get for the crew, which is like $9.99 a month. To get that for free with Game Pass Ultimate is huge. Like, you've got the OG pass, you've got the Lego pass, you've got there's another one I can't think of. You get 1,000 V-Bucks every month. Like, that's a big thing. Like, Xbox did really bloody well to put that in to Game Pass Ultimate. That takes a big chunk of the money that you pay for it. It's like, in the UK, it's £22 for Game Pass Ultimate per month. And to put that in, that's a big deal. Like Xbox. Round of applause to you guys. You friggin' nailed that. Whoever's idea that was, wow, you friggin', you need to take over from Epic Games and show them how to put Fortnite back on the map with the adults, because of my word, I think you'd smash it. Right. Go on.
A topic I will bring up is the way that some people specifically, well, I wouldn't say specifically, but a lot of people who are over 18 don't enjoy builds.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I will say is that, yes, zero builds can have that weird aspect to it where it feels different.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that some people don't like is the fact that when they go into builds, like, if they don't realize it's builds or whatever, then fair enough. They go into builds, they've got people building 54 skyscrapers in 10 seconds. And you know, it's one of them things of, what the hell do I do, you know?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I can build and all, right? It can get to a point I'll hurt my own eyes. But but there's some people out there
who are cracked out of their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, there's got to be something, like, I understand you can't have skill-based matchmaking because people are just going to start making alt accounts and just going into bot logs, etc., and just breaking it. But surely there's got to be something out there in the gaming industry that can actually resolve having a bunch of sweats involved in like a bunch of sweats involved in player lobbies that literally just resemble it to COD and go around shooting.
Yeah.
You know? There's got to be something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. We'll see what happens next with that. On the subject of COD, topic 3, Call of Duty actually going back to rotating their devs for the next set of games. So whereas this year and last year we had Black Ops 6, then Black Ops 7, we had back-to-back Treyarch games. Call of Duty have finally realized that was a very bad move, and they're going back to not Treyarch, they're going back to Infinity Ward, they're going back to Sledgehammer Games and rotating that dev feed so they get the best possible game with the teams having longer to prepare. So, like, we've had 2 Treyarch games. We're going to get an Infinity Ward game next, probably, and then a Sledgehammer Games game, and then back to Treyarch. So that gives Treyarch, 2 years to get a good game out? Are we going to get a Black Ops 8? Are we going to see something World War based? Are they going to go back to the World at War games? What are they going to do? There's so many options for Call of Duty to do. They said that they think their best years are ahead of them. Prove it. Give us what we've been asking for. I loved Ghosts. It's a very, very touchy subject because not a lot of people liked Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts. I loved it. Not for everyone. I'll put my hands up. It's not a Call of Duty game for everyone. Great story. I thought the story was great, but we didn't get a follow-up. We could get a Ghosts 2. We could get a World at War. We can get Advanced Warfare 2 from Sledgehammer Games. Probably won't do as well. Who knows? People have adapted to the double jumping malarkey. Let's see what they come up with. What were you going to say?
I mean, Activision obviously passed it on to Infinity Treyarch and Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer, well, those 3 then announced with they've got 2 years of development time per title.
Yeah.
Which also resembles to normal back-to-back annual releases.
Yeah.
So, do you think that'll impact the way that people see COD progressing, or do you think it'll sort of just keep everything in line and sort of slow down the process a little?
I think having Black Ops 6 last year and then Black Ops 7 this year, I'm forgetting that we're in January now. Let me rephrase that. Black Ops 6 the year before and Black Ops 7 last year. I think it's messed everything up. I think people have gotten too used to playing Black Ops 6 and then going into Black Ops 7 where it's the same feel. It's just got the double jumping, sliding, the being able to run and jump across a wall. It's when you put a gap in between games and you put the Modern Warfare series in, or the World at War, or the Black Ops style, you give them a break. I feel like people are either gonna burn out playing the Black Ops games in terms of what they've done, having 2 back to back, or when we get a new one this year, it's gonna feel fresh. Treyarch are gonna have some time to go, whoa, let's think of something fresh, let's work on something fresh. Maybe we'll get another World at War where it was a boots on the ground game. There can't be any double jumping, malarkey crap. Who knows? Where do you see it going? Where do you see I would like to see a Ghost 2, an Advanced Warfare 2, a World at War 2, like a follow-on to that. Where would you like to see the series go? What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, I'd love to see another World of War.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's 2 year development time. So Treyarch have got 26 till 28.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Treyarch have got 26. Then Infinity Ward have got 28, and then Sledgehammer Tattle have got 2030. That just about gives them enough time to make a game where people go, wow.
Yeah.
If people actually manage to find some sort of form of interest within these companies, it could go straight to that company if it goes crazy. For example, Warzone did. When Warzone was released and stuff, people went nuts over it.
Oh, yeah, because
it was sold everywhere.
Well, this is just it. With Warzone, the timing of Warzone was perfect because we had the pandemic. It was a free-to-play game, and it was like, it just blew up because everyone was home. I've said this in previous episodes. I'll say it again. The timing of Call of Duty Warzone was by far the best thing that Call of Duty have ever done in their lifetime, let alone anything else they've ever done. Whoever's idea it was to release it then, mate, I hold my hands up. You can write any story you want to. Give me a game because you deserve it. That timing was impeccable. You're not going to get another title that releases so perfectly well. That was the same way that Warzone did.
As I said, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer have their chances now.
Yeah,
if they don't put those chances in a good position, then it's gonna, like, let's say, for example, I'm not saying it's ever going to. Let's say Treyarch make a game that just dies off within 6 weeks.
Yeah.
If they do, that's their name off the list.
Yeah.
I think if
I do feel like
Infinity
Call of Duty
War
is dying though, in the long run.
Yes.
I feel like people are moving away from Call of Duty. And I completely agree with what you're saying. It takes, if they mess this up with a 2-year cycle, we may not see another Call of Duty game after 2030. That could be it. Like, they'll have to think of something else to do and give us another first-person shooter with a new name, because of Call of Duty will be dead. They've already got enough problems with hackers and all of this malarkey. They've got to do something. They've really, really got to do something. Look at Rainbow Six, right? Rainbow Six has been out, what, 15 years? 15 years Rainbow Six has been out. Still the same game. The same core game. Loads of maps. Same playstyle. Very rarely hackers. Which is quite surprising. Because it's an Ubisoft game.
Well,
Call of Duty need to work on that aspect of it.
The one thing I will point out is Siege.
Yeah.
Is a somewhat similar aspect to COD.
Yeah.
Where you've got, for example, in COD you can mount on a wall and lean.
Yeah.
In Siege you can lean.
Yeah.
But in Siege you can lean whilst free roaming. You haven't got to be mounted to a wall or like a structure. COD need to find a way to have that. If they were to have that, they'd have a lot of Siege players back to COD.
Yeah.
Because then they'd have that similarity of, right, I know what to do in Siege, I can do it in this.
Yeah. Do you think though would Ubisoft try and file a copyright patent with Call of Duty then for that? Do you think
I don't think so, because multiple other companies have done it as well.
Yeah.
I think if they were to do it just on COD, they're already late to the party. They've got to do it to everyone else, because it's just not fair. Don't get me wrong, COD's a massive company. Like, the people who, like Activision, they've got so many things under their belt. They've got so many, probably multi-billions at this point in money.
Look at their games. Like, if you have a look at the Activision games, you've got, what, World of Warcraft? You've got, what's the one that Ryan likes playing?
Oh, Overwatch.
Yeah, that's it. Overwatch 2. They've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. They've got the Crash series, Spyro. I'm trying to think. What else is there? Call of Duty, obviously. What was that game you used to play as kids? Skylanders. They've got that. They've got so many. Like, they've got some really good games under their belt. So there's no reason why, you know.
Yeah. Activision are, as I said, a multi-millionaire company at this point. They've got so much under their belt. It's unbelievable. As you said, with all the games.
Yeah.
But, like, let alone how much COD has. How far does it go back at this point? It goes back so far that, like, some people that are in their 20s or 30s now probably won't even know where it started at this point, because it has been going for so long.
Oh, yeah. I can remember Call of Duty 1 on the PS1, I want to say. Like, that's going back. Friggin' hell. That's going back a lot. Now I feel old.
But, like, Activision have also had their fair share in different varieties of games. They've had Doom, like Tony Hawk, as you said, Spyro, Marvel, even Crash Bandicoot. That went mental in the UK, let alone like other places. Yeah. So I think Activision have a lot they've got somewhere to fall back on, I think. Maybe if they were to make a new, I don't know, if they made a new, like, I doubt they'd make a new Doom. It's probably too, like, laid back now. Yeah. But, like, maybe if they were to continue making Tony Hawk skaters or something, at least they've got something where they're not going to completely go out of business and shut down. Yeah. They've got somewhere to fall back on.
They need to give COD a new lease of life, because it's either going to die with the amount of hackers in it, or they're going to run out of things. There's only so many times you can remake Nuketown or Dome or friggin' The Boat, or, you know, all the maps that everyone loves. There's only so many times you can remake them and put them into the game. They're not creating new stuff that people are enjoying because they don't have an idea of what people are enjoying at the moment. And that's the problem they've got with this game. It's going to die off so quick.
Right, well, I think we've covered quite a lot of that. Do you think it's time to... that was a lot of game names.
Yeah, that was a lot of names for a short period of time. Topic 4, the final topic of this episode. Games that have been added to Game Pass. We've only got two name drops because they're the biggest ones. If you're a car guy, you've got the Crew Motorfest, which has been added recently by Ubisoft. And once again, another Ubisoft game, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege X, the new version, is on Game Pass if you want to check that out. I enjoyed that. That was really good fun. I think they're going to be... Them two games are going to be big downloads for people with we want to try games while waiting for Forza. And Call of Duty obviously dying off a little bit. I think Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege X will be a good game for people to try out. I'm going to stick on download after this is done and give it a go. And we'll see how it plays out. Thank you for coming and doing an episode with me. That was really good fun. I actually enjoyed that a lot more than I was expecting, because if you gave some really good insights, I'll be fair. You did some really, really good research before you came on. It was really good. Guys, if you haven't already, drop a follow on the podcast on Spotify and on Apple and all the other places. We are worldwide. We're on every podcast platform on the planet. If you haven't already, drop us a comment. Let us know about the comments earlier on in the podcast. Let us know what you want to see from Forza Horizon 6. Anything you disagree with, obviously, feel free to call us out on it. Call us in the comments and be like, hey, I don't agree with this, and this. And let's have a conversation about it and we can bring it up on the next episode. But yeah, that was really good fun. I enjoyed that a lot more than I was even expecting because I didn't have you down to have all this knowledge. You did some really, really good research beforehand. Guys, go and check out ellis.photos1648 on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. He's posting everywhere. He's a good kid. He deserves the world at his feet. I'm Mr. Danny C Show. You can check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/It's the Danny C Show. Use my code in the Fortnite store. Yes, I am still playing Fortnite. Use the Fortnite code, the Danny C Show in the shop. Earn me lots of monies, baby. Woohoo! And D will be back in March, which is about 3 episodes away. So he's on the move. He's getting his home all sorted and getting ready to move in. Fingers crossed, March is the last time we do an episode without him. But until then, thank you so much for the continued support, the continued listens, checking out the podcast on all the platforms. Until then, until the next episode next week, because we're doing a double episode for this month to catch up. Thank you to Ellis for sitting in and doing the podcast episode with me. To all the guys that helped out while Dee's been off. To Gino, to Matt. Thank you so much for helping out. Gino will be on an episode next week. I get to say thank you to him as well. Ellis, say goodbye and say thank you to the guys.
We shall see you soon. Goodbye.
And I will see you guys in the next one. With me, it's the Danny C Show. This is Season 3, Episode 16. And this has been the D&D Show. With me, it's the Danny C Show. And my boy, Ellis.photos1648. And yes, I'm reading that off a script because I will get their numbers wrong. Bye-bye, guys. Say bye.
Adios.
Bye-bye.